Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to an ESPN NFL 2K5 franchise rebuild with the Detroit Lions, and let's just say the rebuild is alive and well. We are 8 weeks into the season. Half of our roster is on the injury report, including Boss Bailey, Joey Harrington, Terrence Holt. Brian Walker would play in the game, he is only probable, and we have the Dallas Cowboys coming up next. They're sitting at 3-3 right now, but as you can see, they have a much better roster than we do, although they are dealing with some injuries on the offensive side. We won't be seeing Julius Jones in this game, but before we get started with our matchup against the Cowboys, I'd like to humbly ask you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We have a goal of 500 subscribers. We're well on the way to it. You know, over 10% is something, and it would just really mean a lot to me if you would hit that subscribe button. And if you're already subscribed, a like or a comment on the video always helps out with engagement. And without further ado, let's get into this matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys, coming to you live from Texas Stadium in Dallas, Texas. We are ready and raring to go with our NFC East tour. The defense is basically all we have at this point. Everyone good on our offense is hurt or not performing well, and it is our offense that will start out first. And just to add a little bit more injury to the list, as I hear Hakeem is shaken up on the first completion, it is a gain of 16 yards and a first down from the pass from McMahon, but Hakeem will not return for the rest of the day. Kevin Jones on the first carry of the day gets a good run up the middle for 8 yards, and then promptly gets stuffed by Dexter Coakley on the next run for no yards. 3rd and 2 now. McMahon dropping back, finding Charles Rogers on the hook route for 6 yards. Mitchell drags him down, but it's another first down for the Dallas Cowboys, against the Dallas Cowboys. And Kevin Jones again gets a great block, shakes a juke off, and gets 13 yards on the toss to the left side. 13-yard gain. He gets it again to the right side. Darren Woodson there for the stop. 3-yard gain on that play. 2nd and 7. Pass action pass from McMahon finds Rogers on another hook route. 8-yard gain on that one. Detroit first down from Dallas's 22. Jones goes up the middle again for a loss of 1. Coakley there again in the backfield to grab him. On the 2nd and 11, McMahon throws it to Hamilton. That one is dropped on the catch. And on the 3rd and 11, he throws it over the middle for Steven Alexander, who hauls it in. A gain of 20 yards. Thomas takes him down. It is a 1st and goal for the Lions. Again, Jones on the right side, no gain. Woodson meets him there. And on the 2nd and goal, McMahon finds Rogers all alone on that left side. 3-yard gain. Touchdown for the Detroit Lions. They would strike first here at Texas Stadium, and the Lions are roaring into this one, going up 7-0 on the Dallas Cowboys here in the first quarter. The Cowboys taking over from their own 27. Avion Kaysen in for the injured Julius Jones, takes the counter right side for 5 yards. Dante Curry on the tackle. On the 2nd down, Kaysen runs left for 2 yards. Sam Brandon in there on the stop. On the 3rd and 3, the Lions think that they have the stop in the incompletion, but the yellow flag is down. It would be a defensive pass interference against Fernando Bryant on Keyshawn Johnson. The Dallas drive would continue on their own 42. On the 1st and 10, Carter throws it to Kaysen from the backfield for 5 yards. Brandon and Cash combined for the stop. 2nd and 5, Kaysen runs it up the middle, finds a couple of blockers, gets a little shake and bake going, gets 9 yards before Walker is able to drag him down. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Lehman gets behind the line, drags Kaysen down for no gain on the first down. 2nd and 10, Kaysen gets an open field in front of him, and Sam Brandon saves the touchdown, only a 4-yard gain on that one. Although on the next play, Carter finds Keyshawn Johnson over the middle. Walker missed his assignment on the zone, and Johnson steps into the end zone untouched. A 40-yard touchdown for the Dallas Cowboys. The crowd loves it. A fan gets a souvenir to take home, and we'll see that one again. Carter threads the needle there between Bly and Walker, and Keyshawn Johnson is in the end zone. A 40-yard pass for the touchdown. The Lions taking back over. Schlesinger only manages 1 yard on the run. 2nd and 9. McMahon rolling out to his right, throws it to his right side. This pass is going to be deflected by Darren Woodson, looking for Rogers on that slant route. And on the 3rd and 9, Willie Blade breaks through for a sack on McMahon. That is a loss of 4, and that will take us into the second quarter. After 1, this one is tied up 7-7. Starting off the second quarter, the Cowboys take over at midfield. Kaysen draws to the right side, tries to shed Curry, but Bryant helps take him down for a gain of 3 yards. 2nd and 7, Kaysen takes it up the middle. Lehman and Walker in there on the stop for only a 2-yard gain. On the third down, Carter drops back, completes it to Dedrick Ward, who is just over the first down line. Dre Bly gets the tackle, but it's a first down for the Cowboys. From their own 39, that first pass from Carter bounces incomplete off of the helmet of a Lions defender. Second down, Kaysen counters it to the left side for 5 yards. Sam Brandon takes him down by the ankles. Third down, Carter lobs it to the left side. This one off of Dre Bly's hands, incomplete. The Lions will take over after that third down incompletion. And on the first down, McMahon finds Roy Williams over the top for a 26-yard gain. Mitchell takes him down right away, but we have a first down for the Lions up at their own 37-yard line. Schlesinger gets another run up the middle for 4 yards. Singleton there on the stop. Second down, Jones gets the sweep to the right side. The Cowboys are there in droves. He breaks out of one tackle, but Newman is there for a big stop. 3rd and 7. McMahon throws it over the middle. Rogers somehow comes up with that one. One of the double team did not come up with the defense on that one, and on Jones takes it up the middle for 5 yards. Zach Thomas, the trade piece from the Dolphins. That's right, Zach Thomas is on the Cowboys, and right after that one, Darren Woodson steps into the passing lane, intercepting the pass from Mike McMahon. I'm pretty sure this is another case of I hit the wrong button, but you know, the only advice for that one is to get good, and the Cowboys take back over from midfield. Kaysen gets the run for 1 yard. Carter throws it over the middle to Keyshawn Johnson, defended by Teddy Lehman. That's a mismatch in every single meaning of the word. A 16-yard gain for the Cowboys, and then Kaysen is loose, running to the left side for 14 yards. A second first down in a row for the Cowboys. Taking over on their own 19, Kaysen runs to the left side for 4 yards. Second down. Carter rolls to the left side, completes it to Johnson on the left side, runs out of bounds for only a gain of 3 yards. 3rd and 3. Kaysen takes it up the middle, bounces off of his center, and avoids Sam Brandon, gets into the end zone for a 12-yard gain and another touchdown for the Dallas Cowboys. They are suddenly up now in this one. 7-14 is the score. The Lions slipping away from the lead and taking back over at their own 17-yard line. McMahon finds Rogers on the left side, gets his speed underneath him for a gain of 11 yards on the left side, knocked out of bounds, then finds Roy Williams over the middle for a gain of 9 yards. Second down coming up. Jones looking for the first down, almost finds it, but spins out of the first down, getting no gain, and a 3rd and inches, barely gets over that first down line for a first down and a timeout, as we are now underneath 1 minute to go in this half. 1st and 10. McMahon throwing deep to Williams on that right side, off of his hands, incomplete. Second down. McMahon dropping back, throwing to his right side, this time for Derek Hamilton. That one off the hands of Darren Woodson. Great defense on the play. 3rd and 10 to keep this drive alive before the half. Throws over the middle for Charles Rogers, who has it. 14-yard gain. Another timeout called by the Detroit Lions. 1st and 10 in Dallas territory. McMahon dropping back, gets it away before he's hit, finds his rookie Derek Hamilton for a 7-yard gain. The Lions playing some hurry-up offense, throws it to the right flat for Kevin Jones, looking for the first down. He gets it, but Dexter Cookley keeps him in bounds, forcing the Lions to take a timeout with 3 seconds remaining on the clock. Hansen with a 51-yard field goal. The kick is up, and it falls just short of the uprights. No good, and we head into the halftime with the Lions down a full touchdown, 7-14 after this first half of play. Looking at the first half stats, we've actually held the Cowboys to a very decent day of offense. We have outgained them thus far, although our running offense continues to struggle behind the rookie Kevin Jones and whatever skilled offensive line we have up there. But McMahon throwing another strong game, and we've only turned the ball over once, so not a terrible game. We are definitely still in this one. The Cowboys take over in the second half. On the 1st and 10, Carter finds his tight end, Jason Witten, for 18 yards. A first down for the Dallas Cowboys, taking over at their own 41. Kaysen runs it to the right side for 3 yards. Curry in there on the stop. Second down. Carter looking around, decides to scramble through the center. Porter is there, but he gets 4 yards out of the drive. And we have a 3rd and 3. On the 3rd and 3, he throws it to the right side to Keyshawn Johnson, who has it, but it's out of bounds before the hash mark, and the Lions will take back over, and McMahon is promptly sacked by Dexter Cookley, having a monster game. 2nd and 15. McMahon throws it to the left side, lobs it up to Arnaz Battle, who catches it fumbles it. It's called a fumble on the play. It's picked up by Zach Thomas, who is tackled down, but the Lions do not like the call. They will challenge this one. They are saying that the ball was incomplete and not a fumble, that Arnaz Battle did not have possession of the ball for long enough to constitute that to be a fumble, and we will take a look at this one more time. McMahon throws up, honestly, that was a beautiful throw. Great throw to Arnaz Battle, but it is such a bang play that we believe that the field rule should be overturned, and we are correct. The challenge would be successful, and the Lions keep possession, although we would get hit with a delay of game penalty because the play kept going when we were watching the replay. So we had a 3rd and 20, and we missed the pass, and the Cowboys would take back over. Was it a wasted challenge? You tell me in the comments. That would really be appreciated. After that first run from Kaysen for 9 yards, he gets another toss for 12 yards. Teddy Lehman in there on the stop. First down for the Cowboys. Carter throws it to the left side. This one incomplete, almost intercepted by Walker there. 2nd down and 10 yards. Kaysen gets the call to the left side, gets some open space. Sam Brandon once again saves a touchdown. 7-yard gain for the Cowboys. 3rd down, Carter throws it over the middle. This one just outside of the hands of Keyshawn Johnson, setting up a 44-yard field goal for Billy Cundiff. This one is up. This one is good. The Cowboys continue to grow their lead. They are now up 17-7 on the Detroit Lions. The Lions taking over on the next drive from their own 18. Roy Williams is open. He has the pass. 16-yard gain on the play. 1st and 10 now. From their own 34, McMahon throws it to Jones, who fumbles the pass. Once again, it's fallen on by Newman, but we are dubious of the call once again. We are challenging this one. We had to. This one would have given us just terrible field position to work with, and we can see on this replay that it is another bang play. Jones gets the ball. He's hit right away. He drops the ball, and the referees agree that they have messed up for the 2nd time in a row. The challenge would be successful, and we would keep possession. The 2nd and 10. Jones gets the run this time on the draw. He gets up the middle, but Zach Thomas is like, no, sir. Tackle for only 1 yard. 3rd and 9. McMahon throws it to Rodgers, who has it, but it is only good for 6 yards. It is our 2nd time getting a successful challenge, and our 2nd time not being able to get out of the set of downs. Cowboys take over. Lehman deflects the pass from Quincy Carter. 2nd down. Carter rolls over to his right. He throws it to his right side for Keyshawn Johnson, but that one is out of bounds, even if he did have that one in his hands. 3rd and 10 this time. Patrick Creighton gets involved in the action for 16 yards. A 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys. Carter this time gets sacked by Big Sean Rodgers, trying to scramble through the pressure, but he can't get anything out of that one. 2nd and 13. Carter throws it over to his right side once again for Keyshawn Johnson. Once again, incomplete. And on the 3rd and 13, Carter drops back deep, throws it deep for Terry Glenn. This one, we thought he had it. We honestly, it was live, we thought that it was in bounds. The Cowboys challenged the call that it was caught out of bounds. Terry Glenn is pleading his case over there to his teammate, saying that he got both of his feet in, and you can see from this replay that he did. His first foot was down when he caught the ball. The second foot was down when he got the ball before he was out of bounds, and the referees agree that they are terrible in this game. They are 3 for 3 on challenges being successful, and that is a huge gain from the Cowboys to get up the field on the Detroit territory of the 42. Sean Rodgers got that first tackle there on the run from Kaysen, and then he is loose for a 9-yard gain on the draw. 3rd and 1, Kaysen runs it up the middle. Curry is in there on the stop, but it is going to be enough for the 1st down. They get the chains out just to make sure. You can see the ball is just spotted over the line. 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys. They are now on the Detroit 36. On the 1st down, Bickerstaff gets the carry there and is met by 2 Lions, Hall and Bryant, for a loss of 3 yards. Great start to this drive for the Lions. 2nd and 13, Kaysen gets up the middle for 5 yards. Curry prevents him from doing any more damage, and we head into the 4th quarter, and this one is still a game. The Lions are only down 10 points, 17-7 here in Texas Stadium. Starting off the 4th quarter, we've got a 3rd and 8 for the Cowboys. Carter dropping back. This one is intercepted by Dre Bly, stepping in front of that one in that cover 12 zone. Gets up the field to the Detroit 35, and Dre Bly finally has an interception in his stat column. We've waited a long time for this one, but we read it, we got in front of it, and we snagged that one back away for the Lions, and you're telling me there's a chance. 1st and 10 from the 35, and I don't know if there's much of a chance. Greg Ellis gets in there for a big sack for a loss of 6. McMahon dropping back from the 2nd and 16 now, throws it behind his receiver, incomplete. On the 3rd and 16, we were trying to make something happen with Roy Williams, and we get smacked with another delay of game penalty. This one is a mental error. We could pretend like it was McMahon not being able to handle things, but that's, it's, once again, get good, And we have a 3rd and 21. McMahon rolls back. He throws it deep on the left side for Roy Williams, who rises up to grab it, and we get absolutely bailed out. McMahon is injured on the play. He would not return in this game, although he would be okay for the next game, and the referees decide that was a little bit too enthusiastic of a pass defense by the Cowboys. We get a 1st and 10 from the Detroit 46. Jones takes it up the middle for 4 yards. Singleton in there on the stop. 2nd down, Schlesinger takes it up the middle for 3 yards. Zach Thomas preventing him from going any farther. And on the 3rd and 3, our backups back up. Rick Meyrer tries to find Steven Alexander, and that one bounces away incomplete. The Cowboys take over, and the Cowboys waste no time. We thought we had Carter dead to rights there, but he makes something out of nothing. He finds Terry Glenn. Dre Bly loses his man on the zone coverage, and Terry Glenn is gone into the end zone. A 76-yard touchdown for the Dallas Cowboys, and this one may be over. It is now 24-7. The Cowboys have the lead, and you can see there Dre Bly reacted too late to that pass from Quincy Carter. There were 2 Lions ready to pounce on that sack, but they couldn't get to him in time, and Carter finds Glenn for another huge reception. 24-7 is the score. The Lions trying to get back and making something out of this one. Meyrer does find Hamilton, but when it rains, it pours. The Lions get smacked with an ineligible receiver downfield penalty, bringing that one all the way back to a 1st and 15. Rick Meyrer trying to make magic happen again. He floats it over the left side for Williams, bounces out of his hands, incomplete. 2nd and 15. Jones is going to get a run up the middle this time, spins out of 1 tackle, spins out of a 2nd, and gets 4 yards before Darren Woodson hits him down to the turf. 3rd and 11 to keep this one alive for the Lions. He throws it up to the left side. It bounces away and incomplete. Rick Meyrer cannot make magic happen. After a great punt return from the Cowboys, they have a 1st and 10 from the Detroit 40. Kaysen gets up the middle for 5 yards. Kaysen gets backed up 3 yards by Walker and Bryant. And on the 3rd and 8, Kaysen breaks free. He's going to get to the left side. Once again, we thought we had him dead to rights, and all of a sudden he's in nothing but open field. Dre Bly and Brian Walker try and drag him down, but they just drag him into the end zone, and that is going to do it in this one. Avion Kaysen, the backup's backup for the injured Julius Jones, breaks through the defensive line, gets through any defender that's pursuing him. Walker and Dre Bly try and take him down, but he takes them both with him into the end zone. That makes it a 31-7 ball game. If you remember, we started the 4th quarter only down 10 points, and it went completely in the other direction. The Cowboys will kneel this one out after one more field attempt to get a garbage time touchdown, and that will do it for this one. The final score in Dallas, Detroit 7, the Dallas Cowboys 31. And honestly, at this point, we're just cruising for a high draft pick. We're already talking about in the chats for the live streams what kind of pick we're going to grab with that 1st round draft pick, because it's definitely going to be high. Will we trade back? So we are definitely thinking that this season is 100% in the tank as we look at the final stats for the day. We definitely want to lean into that rushing game a little bit more. We definitely want to help Kevin Jones continue to grow. And what can you expect? Rick Meyrer and Mike McMahon. Rick Meyrer did not complete a single pass. McMahon was 14 for 23, 163 yards, a touchdown, and an interception before he got injured and taken out for the rest of the day. Kevin Jones, just like we said, had 14 carries for 45 yards. He had flashes at times. Improving our offensive line is also probably going to help Kevin Jones get better, but we definitely want to continue to lean into his growth. Charles Rogers, the one bright spot on our receiving core. He had 7 receptions for 63 yards and 1 touchdown. You can see there Terry Glenn, those 2 receptions for 100 yards, including that 76-yard long touchdown that he got, was one of the difference makers in today's game. And, Keyshawn Johnson with that 40-yard reception didn't hurt either. Our defense stepped up as best as they could. Walker and Brandon, the safeties, had 8 total tackles each between tackles and assists. Curry had 7 total tackles in that linebacker spot, and Dre Bly had those 2 tackles and that 1 interception to try and keep the Lions in it for as long as they did. Taking a look at our upcoming games, we have the Washington football team coming up next. We have hopefully an easier one in the Jacksonville Jaguars, historically in that time period of the 2004-2005 season. That might be a win for us. Taking a look at our injury report, we did lose, as I hear, Hakeem for 2 weeks. We will be without his services. We do have a talented receiver core, but a lot of them are out, and we still have Joey Harrington and Boss Bailey out for at least a game or two. So that's going to do it for this one. We'll look forward to playing the Washington football team next week. If you're following along with our live streams, you already know that that one is going to be quite the doozy. But thanks for hanging out with us today. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Once again, we're on the road to 500 subscribers, so your subscription, your thumbs up, your interactions are always appreciated. Thanks for being here. Peanuts 24/7 signing out.